Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage will begin shortly. Your live interactive Weather Authority coverage starts right now.
Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday to you. Almost made it to the end of the week, and also happy summer solstice. We've officially made it to the astronomical start of summer, although as meteorologists, we always consider June 1st to be the meteorological start of summer, but still, we are officially at the longest day of the year, and it comes with some really intense heat and humidity. If you've even put a toe outside today, yeah, you felt it. Or if you don't have air conditioning, yeah, you're feeling that heat out there right now, already feeling like the 90s in many, many spots. So let's take a look at what we saw yesterday. Portland, we hit 90 degrees for the first time since August 2022, 670 days ago. Yeah, it was an almost record long streak, the fourth longest no 90-degree streak on record in Portland. That came to an end yesterday. And of course, we've got more 90s for today, and in fact, even hotter temperatures. So today, the last day of that extreme heat, look at these temperatures we're seeing out there. It is 9:30 right now on the dot. 85 for the current temp in Portland. It's 85 in Freiburg, 86 in Rumford, 84 in Augusta, and we're 83 in Skowhegan. So yes, very intensely hot out there. With the humidity, of course, we are feeling even hotter. Look at these crazy dew points, feeling like right around 75, or dew point is right around 75 here in Portland, 74 in Sanford and in Freiburg, 72 in Augusta. That is just pure soup in the air. That's above oppressive. This is about as high as you can get the dew points here in Maine. Really impressive to see that. And our feels like temperatures, again, are even hotter than our actual air temperatures when you factor in the humidity. Guys, it is 9:30 in the morning. It feels like 93 degrees in Portland, 95 in Sanford, 90 in Augusta. Feels like 92 in Freiburg. So yeah, very intense heat out there. It is going to be another ridiculously hot and humid one today. And we also have that risk of some severe storms. Now we have the excessive heat warning in place. This is the first ever excessive heat warning for places like Bar Harbor, Acadia National Park, first one in the Portland area since July 2011. That goes until 11 p.m. Feels like temperatures today peaking right around 105 degrees, potentially even hotter than that. So yes, it's going to be very intense, very extreme. And yeah, you'll want to have a way to cool down. Not only that, it's also going to be breaking records. We are forecasting a broken record here in Portland with that high of 96 degrees. Also forecasting a broken record in Sanford and Augusta and Freiburg. Chances are if you live in central or southern Maine, today is going to be the hottest June 20th on record for you. You can see those records very, very likely to be broken later on today. So yes, some very intense heat. We also have the risk of some severe storms. So temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 90s this afternoon. There is the chance somebody does hit 100 degrees. And then as we head into the evening hours, we do see that risk of severe storms. Looks like 3 to 9 p.m. That's going to be when we do see that risk of severe weather, especially away from the coastline. That's where we'll see that risk, again, of some damaging winds with any storms that form. But for today, I mean, a scorcher. Wow, 96 degrees, 97 in Lewiston, 98 in Sanford today, 97 in Freiburg, 96 in Augusta. Stay hydrated. Hopefully everybody can stay cool, head to the beach, head to the lakes. Yeah, it's going to be the spot to be for today. For today, we've got the extreme heat, the humidity. We've got the severe storm threat for this afternoon. We're unsettled through the weekend and much cooler as well. So today is the last day of the extreme heat. Again, it is going to be much cooler for tomorrow. Humidity and heat do return, it looks like, next week. We're going to see some more weather, more hot weather for next week, just nowhere near as extreme as what we have seen, I should say, this week. But still, more 80s, even some more 90s are back in the forecast for next week. So let's talk about the feels like temperatures. They peak in that 105-degree range this afternoon. Yesterday, we saw 109s, 110s. Could see that again today with those feels like temperatures, considering it's 93 right now for the feels like temperature in Portland. Very, very likely to get well into the 100-degree range for feels like temperatures this afternoon. Now, again, after today, it's all over. We are much cooler on Friday, feeling a lot better as well. So going to be a lot nicer of a day for getting outdoors and just being comfortable outside tomorrow. All right, let's talk about the severe storm threat. That's going to be coming in for this afternoon. And it looks like the timing is generally going to be between 3 and 9 p.m. Damaging winds are by far the biggest threat here. Street flooding is also possible. Some hail also possible with any storms that form. Notice the yellow shaded area does include pretty much all of central and southern Maine. So that's where we're likely to see that threat for some severe weather. So yes, it looks like the mid-afternoon is when we'll start to see this developing. For today, rapidly warming up, some potential for Portland to get to the 97, 98 degree range this afternoon. Officially forecasting 96, but do we end up hotter? Very possible later on today. Then we see the storms developing and they push towards the coastline again, 3 to 9 p.m. The most likely threat here is going to be damaging winds, but there could also be some hail or even some minor flooding with any storms that develop. They push offshore as we head into the evening, but I would expect some severe thunderstorm warnings. If you're going out on the lake, you're going to the beach today, keep this in mind. I would expect some rougher weather to end the day, but most of the day is going to be hot and pretty calm. So still good weather for going to the beach. As we head into Friday, we're going to see a much nicer day. Lots of clouds in the morning, more sun by the afternoon, lower humidity as well, and high temperatures right around 80 degrees. So feeling a whole lot better out there for tomorrow. And we continue cooling into Saturday. Saturday is going to be 30 degrees cooler than today. That means high temperatures likely in the upper 60s compared to the upper 90s today. So yeah, quite the difference for the start of the weekend. Yeah, it's going to be really tough out there for this afternoon with the 90-degree heat. But again, the weekend, we have that to look forward to with cooler temperatures. The only thing is, unfortunately, Saturday looks really wet. We're going to see a good amount of rain, it looks like, through the day. It may not rain all day, but there will be periods of steady rain. And either way, it's largely just cloudy and cool. So if you like temperatures in the 60s as opposed to temperatures in the 90s, well, Saturday, that's your day here for us in the forecast. So for the weekend, again, Saturday is cool. It's wet after a pretty nice Friday. Sunday, we're warming it back up, upper 70s, low 80s on Sunday. Very high humidity as well. That returns on Sunday also. So going to be very toasty out there by Sunday afternoon. Feeling quite humid also. And again, we're going to see the humidity levels ramping back up for the second half of the weekend and into next week. So humidity drops after today, a brief break from it on Friday, a little bit of a break as well on Saturday, mainly just because it's going to be so much cooler on Saturday. And then Sunday and Monday, unfortunately, turning very, very humid once again, and also a lot warmer. Temperatures, again, they're trending upwards after the weekend, going down into the weekend and going up out of the weekend. And here's a look at the 7-day forecast. After today, we're in the upper 70s to near 80 tomorrow, 60s and rain on Saturday, much cooler. Again, 30 degrees cooler or so on Saturday. Sunday, humid. Chance for showers or storms. It doesn't look like a washout, but we will see the potential for that all day with highs in the upper 70s. And we're going to be in the 80s on Monday. Also humid with the chance for a shower or storm. We continue to warm up next week and we'll be in the mid 80s Tuesday, but notice low humidity. So that's your day. If you're hoping for low humidity, but also the warm temperatures, Tuesday is going to be your day next week, and also likely Wednesday, where we'll be in the upper 80s at the coast. And yes, we do have some more 90s in the forecast for next week away from the coastline, mid 80s on Tuesday, inland areas, and then 90s by the time we get into Wednesday. But again, it's going to be without the humidity. So that's going to make all the difference heading into next week. So hang in there, everybody. One more day of this really atrocious weather before it's going to feel a lot better or just be a lot more manageable after today. All right, I want to bring back our heat index before I wrap things up here. I want to take one last look at that just because so impressive to see such an intense heat index this early in the day. We're going to keep going back here through all of our graphics. There we go. Thunderstorm threat. Heat index tracker, again, feeling like 105 or so this afternoon. Record highs are expected today in the mid 90s or upper 90s for later on today. Again, many of us likely to be breaking records. And yes, Brandon, there will likely be some severe thunderstorms in the Lewiston, Auburn area, likely towards the mid to late afternoon, more 4, 5, 6 o'clock there for you in the Lewiston area. So again, be on the lookout if you're going to be outside, going to be on the lake, going to be at the beach. Keep that in mind. But again, I'm going to leave you guys with this. It is 9:39 a.m. it feels like 95 in Sanford, 93 in Portland, and it feels like 90 in Augusta. So again, stay cool out there. Stay hydrated, you guys. It's the last day of the extreme heat and humidity. Things are going to be much, much better as we head into tomorrow. And of course, into the weekend, 60s and rain on Saturday. It's going to be almost a shock to the system to be that cool after being this hot. So again, hang in there, you guys. Last day of the heat. We'll keep tracking it for you. Emily and Ryan and Charlie are all going to be in this afternoon tracking those severe storms as they continue to move into the state. So we'll keep you posted and stay tuned to the skies today, especially if you're going to be outdoors, as again, we do have that threat for severe weather heading into the afternoon. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. See you tomorrow morning on Good Day Maine, bright and early, and the heat will be over tomorrow as well. So again, just one more day of the extreme temperatures.
This has been live interactive Weather Authority coverage from CBS 13 and Fox 23. Make sure to stay connected with CBS 13 and Fox 23 on air